Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Elsy Dinata. I'm from Informatics Management, Information Technology, Polyteknik State of Padang. In this video, I will tell you about my opinion about success with Steve Jobs version. My goal in making this video is to fulfill my midterm assignment for English course. Okay, first I will tell you and giving you a little information about who is Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs, or Stephen Paul Jobs, was an American entrepreneur, inventor, business magnate, media proprietor, and investor. He was the co-founder, the chairman, and CEO of Apple, the chairman and majority shareholder of Pixar, a member of the Walt Disney Company's board of directors following its acquisition of Pixar, and the founder, chairman, and CEO of Next. When Steve Jobs reached college age, he told his parents he went to enroll in Reed College, an expensive liberal arts college up in Oregon. Even though the tuition fees were astronomical for the poor couple, they had promised their son's biological parents he would get a college education. So they relented. Steve spent only one semester at Reed, then dropped out as he was more interested in Eastern philosophy, fruitarian diets, and LSD than in the classes he took. He moved to a hippie commune in Oregon where his main activity was cultivating apples. A few months later, Steve returned to California to look for a job. He was hired at the young video game Make Atari and used his weeks to make a trip to India with one of his college friends, Dan Kotke, in order to seek enlightenment. He came back a little disillusioned and started to take more interest in his friend's new activities. The knowledge that was gathered, as well as his exceptional talent, allowed him to build his own computer board, simply because he wanted a personal computer for himself. Steve Jobs took interest, and he quickly understood that his friend's brilliant invention could be sold to software hobbyists who want to write software without the hassle of assembling a computer kit. Jobs convinced Wozniak to start a company for that purpose. Apple Computer was born on April 1, 1976. Steve Jobs was a charismatic pioneer of the personal computer era. With Steve Wozniak, Jobs founded Apple Inc. in 1976 and transformed the company into a world leader in telecommunication. Widely considered a visionary and a genius, he oversaw the launch of such revolutionary products as the iPod and the iPhone. Steve Jobs was on stage at the opening ceremony in Stanford University. In his work, he mentioned 10 points, where one of the points reads, "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is a great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking, don't settle." Maybe, for some people, this word doesn't have a deep meaning compared to other quotes. But for me, these quotes have very clear meaning that relate to life. I agree with that statement because, as well as we are seeing, a lot of success people spend their time to working. It might even take up part of their lifespan and the rest of their lifespan. And maybe someday I will apply these quotes to the world of work later. Because I see many people as example for my life where they always love their work and believe that the work they are currently doing is the best, so that they can become more satisfied with the result of his work and can work longer hours and earn a lot of money. And like the life story of Steve Jobs, he went through many failures in his life before he really found a job that he really loves to dedicate his energy and even time to it. so that he can share these tips for the next generation so they really find what they love, so they can do something they love right and produce a satisfying result and can be successful like Steve Jobs. And that's all. The purpose of Steve Jobs giving the quotes to all of us that we can find a job that we really love and be successful with the result of the job and never give up until you find that something you love. Okay, that's all my opinion about the rules to success from Steve Jobs, and see you again in the next video. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.